Welcome to the Ladies Enrichment Club Worldwide, where we support women out there in their businesses and in personal development. Today we have Yvette with us, and she will be doing a short introduction of herself. Hello, Yvette.
Hello, Zelda. Thank you for this opportunity, and it's lovely to see you again. Like you said, my name is Yvette, and I come from South Africa. We moved to Dubai for about 5 years ago, so we are in Dubai now. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity that we've had. I've got 2 little kids, well, not so little anymore. They're 9 and 6 now, so I'm thinking about them and their futures and just settling in here, and we're just really happy to be here.
That's lovely. And it's nice to experience the lovely weather now in Dubai. We all love it. I mean, you can go out and you can actually exercise early morning. It's actually very chilly.
Yes, it is.
Very, very cold. So we are not used to that. But one of these days, I mean, summer is back, so we should enjoy it.
Yes. Now, I told my son the other day when he was saying, "Oh, it's so cold," I said, don't say that, just enjoy it, because it's only going to get warmer from now on, so we're enjoying it while it lasts.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. Listen, Yvette, I want to go straight into what you are doing, and I want you to share your business and why did you choose to go into this type of service?
Okay, yes, definitely. Well, I'm qualified as an organizational psychologist, and I think my career up until this point has really led me to what I'm doing, which is I'm a brain skills coach. So where brain skills coaching comes in is that we look at the actual brain skills we use to work on a daily basis. Okay, so that's whether it's for children or adults, it doesn't matter. If it's someone that's struggling or have any learning struggles, or if it's someone that just an average student or average worker that just want to enhance their skills, or even an achieving student or person that just want to be sharper and working more on the edge. So it's not an academic training that we do or coaching that we do. It's more keeping our brain fit. And it's based on the science of neuroplasticity that tells us the brain can actually grow and get stronger. So that comes in typically also when we have patients, recovering cancer patients that were on chemo that experience some memory loss or brain fog as we know it, or they just cannot focus or pay attention like they used to, or any traumatic brain injuries or diabetes, anything that affects our cognitive abilities. We know now we can actually train our brains to get stronger and more fit. So that is what the coaching is about. So why would we want stronger and more fit brain skills? Well, for children, it's obvious because we're still learning and we want to get through school and we don't want to struggle with the work that we do. And for adults, it's purely because you get to a stage around 30 years where our cognitive abilities starts to decline. So, you know, when you start, oh, I need to put this on a list, I'm not going to remember to do it, or what were they talking about again? Or you're in a conversation and you think, I've heard this story before, but who told it? You know, that all those natural things that happens to us, we can work on that to be sharper. So we invest in our bodies, we exercise our bodies, and we prepare our bodies to be fit and healthy. We eat healthy, but we can do exactly the same for our brains. And that's where brain coaching comes in. Like I've mentioned with children, it's obviously different if they've got learning struggles. You sometimes have those students or your own children maybe that you sit with and you think, well, they can do the work and they're okay, but there's something, why do I have to say things so many times? Or why do we make the same mistakes over and over? And it can be that little, like we always say, the devil in the detail, where something might go wrong, you know, or something is not working optimally. And we can actually train that and make that stronger. And for me, I think, like I said, my career brought me to where I am today is I've always worked in human resources and training and development and talent management and performance management, where we really work with upskilling of employees. And for me, it was always, but what's your potential? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to go? And how can I help you to get there? And then I went through a stage where I did medical legal work, where you work with people that were in bad accidents or incidents, and they've lost their functionality or the person they thought they were with regards to the work they can't do anymore. And then I did this whole 360 to get back to, but I can help you getting back to that. And for me personally, it's just that really wanting to help any individual. No, it doesn't matter where you are, if you're a child or an adult, if you're on a low level, average, top performer, or just want to enhance your life. I'll take you from where you are and we can go to the next level so you can be a better version of yourself and enjoy what it is you're doing. So yes, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it.
That sounds so interesting. And I like that you actually, you know, you've been in a certain position and you try to think, where do I see myself? Because I want to do something, you know, that I really like, that I want to do. And then at the end, you realize this is what you want to do. And I think sometimes women struggle with that because they're in a position and they feel like, I want to get out. So how do you do, what advice can you give to women? How do you do that mental switch to say, well, I am just going to go for it? How do you do that? What's your advice?
Well, I think I can speak out of experience, and I hope it is advice for some, but I think it's really that it's a cliche saying, but it's so true, that do what you're passionate about. And you might not always know yourself yet what it is and what it looks like, but do that thing that you know you like doing. Look around you and see where's those gaps and how can I fill that need? Because that's in the end of the day, doesn't matter what shape your coaching takes on or what it is you are doing. You just want to make whatever that thing you're working with, you want to do it good, you want to do it better. And I think it's a mental change for you in the sense of, who am I? Knowing who you are and what you're liking and being okay with that. You know, we don't have to do everything. It's okay if you prefer to be in an office and be a working corporate woman, and it's okay if not. If you want to sit at home and work from home, or be a mom to your kids and do some work, you know, we all have our little thing that makes us us. And what I also want to say is, because sometimes you look around you and you think, oh, but so many people are doing it. And that one's gone. And look at all these businesses. How am I going to do it? But we must remind ourselves, there's only one of you. So yes, you might be doing what everyone else is doing, but you bring an element to what it is that you're doing. You have a specific character and a specific influence and attitude that you bring to what you do, and give yourself credit for that. Don't make it stop you from doing what you want to do.
Thank you for that advice. I think that is so true. I quickly want to go and share screen your website. And there it is. Okay. Just a moment. Let's go to your menu up here. You can take us through your website. I'll just scroll along.
That's fine. Yes, you will see we've got quite a variety of programs. The programs are basically to show you what we can address with our training. So whether it's learning, whether it's reading, whether it's math, whether it's a lifestyle program, whether it's ADHD, which I know is not only for children, as adults, so many of us struggle with that. We've got our achiever programs that are for our high achievers. Like I said, this is all applicable to children and adults. We've got a 2E, which is your twice exceptional, which I know it's not always something that everyone talks about, but our twice exceptional category that also addresses that during our coaching sessions. We've got a nice one for pregnancy, all our mommies that used to have brain fog, or mommy brain as we sometimes call it, while we're pregnant and after we're pregnant. And that's real things. It's things that happen. You know, you've got all those hormones happening in your body. So we can keep your brain fit for you during that time, so you don't have to worry, especially if you are someone that's just taking your maternity leave and going back to work. You can be as sharp at office as you were before you got pregnant. We've got a OPTI study program that will now typically be for our students, or even our varsity or university students. That is a nice, not a crash course, but a nice individual course that we sit with them, and it's all live calls. We work with them one-on-one. It's never leaving someone to do something on their own, and we sit and help them on their study techniques. And we also link that with our brain skills, because we might get to a point where we say, okay, but you know what, let's do a cognitive assessment to see what exactly it is with your backing. Is it maybe your processing skills? You know, you're not taking a lot of information in, so you can't remember a lot in the end of the day. So what can you then reflect? So we work with them on that as well. Yes, and there you are on our cognitive test. Like you can either click on that one and book directly from there, or you can email me and I can help you with that. But it's an online cognitive test and it's a nice test. It's quite fun and intriguing. And it's one of those typical tests where it's not a right and a wrong. It is literally how you perceive information that's given to you and how you react on it. Because we use our brain skills to do that. So that gives us a good idea of, again, how we process information. What can we remember that was said to us? How do we reason about it? How do we perceive it? So we test all those skills to see exactly where it is we need to strengthen some of them.
Okay. And here you can book a free trial session with them.
Yes, yes. And that's also online consultation with myself or some of our brain coaches. And that's where we literally tell you what it's about. And we actually do some of the activities so that you can see what it's like and how to test your brain. So you can really experience for yourself what it would be like to be in a coaching session like that.
Oh, that's really nice, because a lot of people, I think they get a little bit, they get fear or stressed when they think, oh, I'm going to go for a test now, and they're going to find out, what's going on inside my brain, and I don't want
this. No.
So that this is like a good way, like you said, for anyone just to test it out, just to try it.
Exactly, and then there you can also, it's like I say, it's a trial session, but it's a consultation. So if you've got any questions or the things that you are worried about or just want to know, then we can discuss all of that during the session.
Okay, and there's the contact details again about, and then the blog. So I would like to go quickly to your Facebook.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, we like to keep that up and running all the time. There's always some nice tips there or information, and we use it mostly as well to just inform and let people know where we are at and what's happening in the world of brain skills, and any awareness weeks or any webinars that we might hold in future.
Okay, good. So here is a recent post from yourself, I presume.
Yes.
This is your Facebook page. Great. So we talked about OPTI-Cards, and you said that you would like to do a giveaway.
Yes, I would always love to do that. Like I say, for me, my purpose here is just to get brain skills out there and give people a chance to try it. So I would love to give away a free assessment, which, like I said, include then 45 minutes that I sit and I consult with you with regarding the findings. And then I would also like to give a free week of coaching sessions to go with that, where you can really get an intense feeling of what the coaching would be like. And it can be either for yourself or it can be for your child, whichever. I'm happy to share that with them.
Oh, thank you so much. We're going to share that on all the details on our YouTube channel as well, our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the social handles. So if you would like to enter for this giveaway, please leave a comment. Wherever you see the video, or if you listen to the podcast, leave a comment and your name will be entered into the draw. Now, Yvette, you already gave advice, and I just want to ask you, what is your goals for your business, for your service?
Okay, well, I think there's a little bit of a short and a long-term goal, and short is really getting out the word, the awareness. I think there's a lot of individuals as grown-ups, as working women, that we wonder, how can I enhance myself? How can I be better? And I think brain skills training is something, or coaching is something that people are not always aware of. So I'm just putting out my awareness there, how we can help our children, because it's not about extra math or extra tutoring or extra reading. It's really about getting our brains stronger to deal with all the learning that we have to do. So to answer your question, short-term goals is getting out the news there, creating the awareness, how we can help on a different level for children and adults alike. And I think the longer term plan for me, or not thinking what I'm aiming for, is to make this a lifestyle product for people. You know, like I mentioned before, we look after our bodies, we eat healthy, we train, but what are we really doing for our brains to make sure we're at the top of our game until right till the end? Because we sometimes find, especially with older people as well, which by the way, it's for them as well, for our senior people. But we find that we always say, oh, you know, when they get older, it's like, oh, their minds are still so bright, but their bodies aren't keeping up with them anymore. But is that really the case? You know, is our minds not also going up, you know, declining and getting older as our bodies do? So for me, it will be ultimately to be something that someone says, you know what, I want to do this and make it part of my life, even if it's a on and off basis, but I want to take care of my brain at the end of the day.
Oh, that's a great goal for you. I wish you all the best in your business, and I will share it for you. And I hope that anybody that's listening or watching this, that they will go on your Facebook, like and follow you, and get the word out that Yvette is our lady in Dubai that will help you with brain training and all of that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yvette. Thank you for your time. Just last but not least, share with us again your website.
So my website is www.opti-cards.com. And like we said on the Facebook, you can either go to OPTI Brain Skills UAE, or it is OPTI-Cards Brain Skills Development UAE.
Right. Thank you so much, Yvette. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you, Zelda. I appreciate your time and being able to share this with everyone out there.
Amazing. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.